What's up, guys? Play another game. Try to get the season over with so I can sell this for Madden 13. Here we go. Today I just entered a contest where the contest consists of 40 things. You can win an ATV, you can win a couple guns, you can win a crossbow, bow and arrow, shotguns, pistols, and all kinds of stuff. You can win money and stuff. So it's gonna happen in November. So plus you'll get a free meal. So it'll be good. Alright, here we go.
All right, Chris, with that in mind, it's game time, and we've got two teams really ready to rumble. He gets it back out to the 20-yard line. Beckwith was there to bring him down. So now the quarterback comes onto the field, and in conversations with him earlier in the week, he mentioned that he really wanted to get going early and get into a rhythm. Let's see if he can do just that. Flips it out short to his left. Prince Amukamara was there for the stop. The defense was coming with the heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Mays gets the call. He makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Ndamukong Suh was there to bring him down. It starts with the sensational Andre Johnson out of the University of Miami, who just may be the best wide receiver in football.
I am going to totally agree with that statement. There are a lot of good ones out there, but I think he is the best. And I'm not sure that there's any other receiver that can match the combination of all the skills that he has, the strength, speed, hand-eye coordination, and just the competitive nature that he brings to the game.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. Fourth down. The Browns line up to punt. Gets the ball at the 14-yard line.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
And coming to the field, the quarterback, who hopes to lead this offense to victory in this game. And as we look at the key offensive players, Hakeem Nicks out of North Carolina is the go-to deep threat.
And that's important when we talk about a balanced attack all the time. And if you can't stretch the field, you're in danger of becoming extremely one-dimensional. Hakeem Nicks is an exciting player that gives the offense that home run threat.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. Fans love this defense, and you can see why. It's a tough group that is extremely aggressive going after the football. Cornerback Asante Samuel from Central Florida is the leader of this defensive unit with numerous Pro Bowls to his credit.
Yeah, and a couple of Super Bowl rings as well. What Asante Samuel brings you is not only great athleticism, but he has just such terrific instincts and a nose for the ball. I tell you, quarterbacks have to be really careful when he's out there on the field.
Drop behind the line.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Dumps it out right. Ingram was the intended receiver. So another third down coming up for the offense. Looking for a man. Going deep toward the left sideline.
Wow. Awful.
And they can't convert on third and long, so we'll likely see the punting unit here. It's fourth down. The Patriots are lining up to punt it away. Number 21 will start his return to the 24.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
He's brought down around the 33-yard line by Bird.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Mays on the run. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line by number 53. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. He's looking over the top. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Returns the punt from the 16. He makes it out to the 33-yard line. Sammy Morris was there for the stop.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there.
Really, a fullback catches wide receiver. Come on.
Foster takes it left. Jukes away, and he will be tackled. 7 yards. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Foster gets another handoff.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Gives it up the gut. And he's tackled at about the 33-yard line by Bell. And so at the end of the first quarter, we're all even. Foster gets another carry. The stop was made by Alteron Werner. A 7-yard play. Second down, and they're going to need just about 3 yards to pick up the first. Fires a laser down the middle. Javier Arenas was there to bring him down. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
He's dropped down right around the 2-yard line by Marks. The defense is backed up against their own end zone. The halfback with the carry. He doesn't get back to the line.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots are able to score the game's first points. Marshall drills the PAT, and now it's a 7-point game. Lee looks ready to kick it away. Number 21 is deep, looking to return the kickoff. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Mays on the right side. He's wrestled down around the 40-yard line by number 38. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Has a man to his right. He drops the easy pick.
Number 81, the intended target on the play.
Second down and 7 yards to go. Good coverage downfield. He's looking to run.
And let's give the defense a little credit there. They are definitely playing him to possibly run the football. That time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him.
We'll get our first flag of the game. He's going to run with it.
Holding.
Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
The penalty is declined.
So, it's 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt this one away. And it's in the end zone for a touchback. Well, their offense will now come onto the field in excellent position, already leading in this game. Foster on the delay. And the tackle was made by Corey Peters. 2nd down and 5 to go. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's brought down around the 33-yard line by Goldson. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the left. The stop was made. Brings up 2nd and 9. Ball is on their own 33. He's searching for a receiver. Lets it go deep. The defender takes it away. Nix was his intended target. Here's a 3rd and 9 situation. Goes through his progression. And the tackle was made by Javier Arenas.
I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
He makes another catch. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
Yeah, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little because he feels more comfortable. Now,
man, he was open too.
That'll make it 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 feet for the first. Searching for an open man. Looks left.
What was that? That was awful.
Uh-oh! Watch out! He's looking for a burst of speed. And he's gone!
That was awful.
Stop.
Wow, I can't believe he passed like that.
Wow, he closed on the ball quickly and came up with the interception.
Yeah, he took a risk going for the ball there because he didn't have any help behind him, but when you're that...
I don't even know how that was a risk. That was a short pass. They should have been able to make that.
And it's amazing what talent let you...
His quarterback's not very good.
He makes it to the 22. Darrell Washington was there for the stop. They'll set up shop at the 22-yard line. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Still looking for an open man. And they get to him. Now in a 2nd and long following the sack. Surveys the field. They're going deep. At the 40.
There we go, finally.
To bring him down. A nice play there results in a big gain through the air.
Yeah, and you see the defensive back try to make a play on the ball there instead of making sure the pass fell incomplete. This guy will make a lot of big plays.
Wow! Oh my God, his passing is so bad.
It didn't pay off.
And we'll see if he takes a more conservative approach the next time the ball is thrown in his direction.
And sometimes you get used to throwing to those speedy wide receivers, and the tight ends are just a stride slower, and you saw it there.
3rd down and 9. Looking for a man.
Oh, wow. His passes... dude, I can't say as much as his passes suck.
Really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
He splits the uprights. He really came through on the long-distance attempt.
You don't make a kick like that without a perfect hold and a perfect snap. But let's give this kicker some credit. That was an extraordinary effort.
He'll down it in the end zone. They'll go to work at the 20. First down and 10. Passes it deep on the left side.
Incomplete pass. Number 86, the intended receiver on the play.
It's now second down, 10 yards to go. Mays gets it on the inside.
Number 39 with the carry.
Picks up 6 yards. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Newton hands it left. It appears to be short. Fourth down. The Browns line up to punt. Jackson gets the ball at the 27. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room. Well, there's not a lot of time left here before halftime. Let's see what they decide to do as their offense heads back onto the field. Good coverage downfield. And looks left. Throws. Finley was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it second down with 10 to go. He's searching for a receiver. Look out, heavy pressure on him. The quarterback had no chance on that play. Talk about raw determination by the defender to get into the backfield.
Yeah, not a lot of pretense on that play, huh? He is so strong. It seems like he can bulldoze through these huge offensive linemen almost at will. They're going to need to find a way to if they ever hope to keep him off their quarterback.
And that opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another reason why he's so dangerous. You need two guys to shut him